everyone. I'm just starting this vlog now. It is race day. Battle of the Wings at Mississippi Thunder Wings Kart Summer Series in Fountain City, Wisconsin. Right now I'm walking down to the track because Leona's going out for practice. I'll get our pit area. We're actually pitting in a different area tonight because Corey's running a friend of ours, Champ Kart, Maddie Gilberson. She wasn't able to make it tonight, so they asked Corey earlier in the week, and Corey accepted it, and we're going to see what we can do in a champ. All right, well, Leona had a good practice. She's definitely hot. It's a hot day today. Not as hot as the past couple days, but it's hot. I'm going to push the old man up in the Predator. We're going to send him out for practice, and Corey's going to jump in the champ and run a practice session in that, see how that thing works out for him. Track is definitely drier than what it was for practice, but I still think this car will be good. So we got a lot on our plate tonight. 2 drivers pulling double duty, plus we got the Junior 1 and rookie cage. And of course we got Mr. Ryan Fink joined us tonight. It's good to have him back. So we're gonna have some good race and good fun night. So I will jump back on because I gotta get the old man's cart up, and I'll do a little more talking then. We had a good practice. Sounded like Dad said the kart felt good. He didn't tell me the gearing wasn't good. Then we got Ryan out there. He got out there for 1 lap, but it was enough to figure out that his gearing was a little too high in the rear. So I think he's making a 2-tooth drop on the bottom. I think he's gonna leave his setup. He wants to try for the heat race, and then maybe we'll tune it up for the feature. We all know the track's dry right now, but we all know he's gonna water, especially when the sun gets closer. He puts water down on it. It tacks it up enough to, the speeds don't change much, but it adds, it's hard to explain. The track's got so much sand in it, it's taxed it up, but the speeds don't change much, but it gives a little bit of grip through the corners. I know it's confusing, anyways. But I'm trying to overtalk over the announcer, so I'm gonna jump off and I'll get back on in a few minutes.
All right, ready, get time, let's fire boy.
All right, I'm back. It's extremely busy. I'm sorry. This is going to be kind of a messy vlog today. So Leona just hit the track. She's right now in lineup formation, following Jeff. The wife's going to run out in the center. I'm going to watch from outside the track here. I'm going to stand by this pole and kind of just get that kind of a viewpoint. Maybe get some video from here too. And yeah, I might do this all night. We'll see. So yeah, so right now they're in lineup formation, so I'm going to send you down to her, and let's wish Leona some good luck for her heat race. Fantastic heat race. We did some talking to her. She's a little scared on things, and then I figured my wife found out by talking to her I was using lingo she's not used to. So me as a father, I now have to I have lingo I use with the boys and Autumn. She had to learn the lingo. I now have to adjust my language for her as she's learning all this stuff. So that's one thing I had to learn tonight. And her and I did some talking, and she did fantastic. She was definitely on the throttle more than before. So very proud parent. She's heading back to the pits, so we'll go talk to her. Up next though, Autumn's actually at the grid already. She's gonna be going out for her heat race. I believe she starts outside pole. All right, Autumn did a fantastic job in that race. The line she ran basically is the line we worked on Thursday, and it definitely has improved her. What she was gaining in 3 and 4, she was losing in 1 and 2. Just a briefing with her, sounds like the chassis was, and that's what I could see, is it was tight in the center off of 1 and 2. That corner is always drier because of how the sun drops. It hits that corner longer. So we're gonna make a chassis adjustment with cross, and I'm also gonna move one of her tires. We're gonna try that, see if we can cut the center of the corner better, but then have that left rear bite even a little harder to compensate late exit. So the goal is to get it to rotate and bite, and that's what we're gonna work on. So, but what up next is I need to go set tire pressures on all the 2 Sportsmans, the Predator, and basically we got to roll everything up there at one time, because what's up next now is a dad who runs adult Predator, heavy Predator they call it. Then right after that, Corey will run Champ, and then literally there's one class. Corey's going to jump out of one cart and jump right into a Sportsman and go racing. So like I said, busy night. Everything's kind of stacked up tight mid-range here, but we'll get through it. This is what we do. So I'm going to fire up the generator because it's starting to get dark, and we're going to get going racing. So I'm going to go set some tire pressures, and I'll be back. I actually don't know where I'm at in the vlog. So the old man's heading out right now. Predator heat race. He starts pole, I think. If not, I'll have the correction up on the screen. So I think he left his camera on from practice because his helmet camera's dead. So you're going to get outside footage for this run. And he knows the game plan. I told him what to do. We'll see if it works. So we'll see what we learn in practice pays off. So 3 tonight. We'll see what he can do in his heat race, and we'll test and tune from there. So, all right, old man coming up. Here we go. All right, old man took that win. Woot woot. Heading to the scales now. Up next, Corey and the Champ. I believe he starts outside pole, I think. So they're rolling out now, so here they go. He's still tight off of 2. That's actually kind of the corner we've been fighting since practice. So we'll debrief with him, kind of see how it works. But he ran a good race. Drew was right there with him. But I think he's losing it off of 2. That's the corner we need to cut on a little bit better. But now they got the intermediates out and then the Sportsman. So I'm rushing my butt up to the grid. We're going to get the Sportsman down, get ready to race. So, but I just quickly debrief with Corey. He is a little tight center off of 2, just before the center. So we're gonna make a weight change. I need to get a little more nose weight on it. When it's transferring the weight back is when it's pushing. And he had to roll out of the gas longer than he really wanted to. So we're gonna work on that. He was really good through 3 and 4. So we just gotta tweak on the 1 and 2. He says there's a dry spot and he was hitting it. So, but if we can get the thing to rotate and transfer how we want, it can be rolling. So up next though, I'm sending it down. It is now the Sportsman class. Corey starts pole, Dad's inside, Ryan is outside pole. Here we go. I'm in a conundrum. My mind's going a million different ways right now. What to do, what to do, what to do. So, I'm heading to the track now. We're going to take a walk on it and see what it's doing. Trying to figure out what Jeff's going to do. So Corey says he wasn't chipping, but it had to be because his RPM was showing it. Clearly the track has picked up speed. Dad said he was barely chipping into 3, but it wasn't all the time. Same with the Predator. He float the valves into 3, but it wasn't all the time. It all depended on where they ran on the track. So we made a, okay, I'm gonna go forward here. Okay, Champ, we're gonna make a weight change. We're actually adding a 5-pound weight onto it, add a little more nose weight, and see what that does. He needs help on throttle through the center, especially 1 and 2. And he was backing up his corners, which was actually slowing him down. So we're making a weight change. Mike says he likes where the RPMs are, so we're gonna send that and see what it does. Predator. Dad said his cart felt amazing. Again, barely was bumping the valve, but I don't think it was hurting him. So we're gonna leave it. Sportsman, though, that's the question at hand, is what to do. Ryan's doesn't make sense. He dropped 3 teeth from the heat, from practice to heat, and he says he was chipping a third down the straightaway. And again, the boys were, Corey I think had good speed off the corner, but I think he was lacking it at the end of the straightaway, midpoint. And track's getting black. Track's picking up. As you can see, it's getting black. And see, the micros are running down here too. And at this point, I have not seen Jeff bring out the water truck. So, I'm going to try to track this boy down. I'm going to see what he's going to do, if he's going to water or not, because that's going to make a determination on what I do. If the track keeps picking up grip via rubber, it's gonna get faster. If he waters it, I think I'm gonna leave it. I don't know, man. So many damn decisions. So I'm gonna go walk to the other end of this track, see what it's doing over there, and then I'm gonna go walk back to a pit. So I don't know if I'll jump back on then or if I'll wait till I get back to the pit. But I'm gonna go track down Mr. Jeff. We're gonna see what we're gonna do. Okay, so I just did a massive debrief. And Corey's overall weight was actually 8 pounds less than what we normally run. He actually physically has lost 8 pounds, but his numbers were right where we normally run them. But he wasn't feeling the chassis bite like he normally does. So we're actually adding weight to his chassis to get his overall number back to where we run it. We're dropping gear on him. I'm dropping gear on the old man. I think I'm gonna do an air pressure change with him because it got loose as the run went. So that's what we're doing. But right now I'm sending you down to Leona. She's going racing, so wish you luck. did great. She was running a little bit lower down the backstretch. It was making her bounce. I think that was why she was slowing down. But she did fantastic. Hit the chip, full throttle. She's got speed. We just got to get the confidence to hold that floor, hold it to the floor, and trust the kart. So it'll come with time. I'm not too worried. Again, I had to work with my lingo and all that. So something I'm learning as we're going. You never stop learning, everyone. All right. Leona did great. She was running a little bit lower down the backstretch. It was making her bounce. I think that was why she was slowing down. But she did fantastic. Hit the chip, full throttle. She's got speed. We just got to get the confidence to hold that floor, hold it to the floor, and trust the kart. So it'll come with time. I'm not too worried. Again, I had to work with my lingo and all that. So something I'm learning as we're going. You never stop learning, everyone. I'm actually going to grab some water, and then I'm going to head back to the grid because Autumn's up in 2 races. And I'll help take care of her while Corey's taking care of the stuff over here. So I will jump back in a little bit. Okay, Jeff did not water the track. I'm actually surprised. I thought he would. And he just ran a 20 or 25 lap micro feature. So I literally just jumped and re-switched our gears back because the track is actually slowed down. So I went back up to our starting gear because I think you're gonna need that extra gear to get off the corner. Track doesn't have tack like it did before. And like I said, I looked at the times between the R boxes and they were about a 10th slower. So let's see if I made the right decision. Predator racing up next. Old man starts the pole. And wish him luck. Let's see what we can do. So old man got that win. He was last one left. But they did announce lap times. I stopped that race from the outside about midpoint and watched so I could focus on them. But the track is actually slowed down 3 to 4 tenths from what I was hearing from the guy from the announcer. So I'm 100% confident the move I just made is the right move. So we now got Corey up in the champ. Looks like he starts on the pole, and we added some weight, gave him some more nose weight to help the cart turn on throttle in the center of 1 and 2. So let's send it and see what it does. Wish the boy luck.
Yes! Yes! And the one down the front stretch, and then down the back stretch.
Yeah, they blamed it on you.
downstairs.
Just bullcrap racing there. No reason why you got to drive people to the infield. Corey got black flagged and he's frustrated, which I don't blame him. Raced a clean race. The guy, Mr. Drew, had to door him to get underneath him on the start. Then he had to shove him down on the front stretch, and then he had to shove him down on the back stretch. Just that's what ruins a class. And you're telling me this class is supposed to be fun. That's why you're not racing for money. Yeah, good luck growing that class. Yeah, I'm a little worked up, but I think what the kicker for me is pissing me off the most is the person driving that kart drives for someone who told me that that class doesn't race for money because it's supposed to be a fun class. And we put $100 out there and they drive like a dumbass. His driver drives like a dumbass. There was no reason for any of that. Yes, Corey was not as good as he was through 1 and 2, but you didn't have to door him. That's just dumbass racing. And then you literally drive him to the infield. That's rookie racing. Get out. I need to calm down. I am sorry, but Jesus Christ. All right, up next I got Corey on the infield and this one sportsman. I got Dad up here and Ryan up here. So Dad starts pole, Corey is 4th, Ryan starts 5th. So hopefully Corey's kind of now in a better mindset. He can go out and have fun and race the track. So let's see what we can do in this next race.
Got together.
You died?
Yeah. Damn, brother.
It's like on ice. I had to ride the brakes all the time.
Me too. I know it.
Hey everyone, this is a closeout video from the last race vlog. I never got to close that one out. I can tell you I was not in the mood to record. I was not a happy camper with what went down, and hopefully the owner of that cart and I can talk things out. I would like to. I was shocked at how I was treated by him, because it's not something I expected from him. So this is I'm closing this vlog out. So where am I right now? You're hearing generators, you see the trailers. I am actually at Rice Lake right now. So we are at the final points number, actually 5, because the other one got rained out, at Rice Lake Speed Pit Kart track. So quickly, let me close out the last vlog. So old man got a win. Freaking fantastic. Got his first one of the year in the Predator class. We're gonna take a video here. That's how I'll end it, is with showing his sticker on his cart. Autumn was really good. Fortunately, she changed her line 4 or 5 laps into the feature. Not sure quite why, but we all agree she lowered her line, and it hurt her middle off. But you know what? She turned the fastest lap time out of all 3 carts that are out there and ended up getting an award for it. So freaking awesome. She's right there. We're so close. It's just getting all the pieces to fall now. So, of course, Corey and Dad got 2nd and 3rd. Stevens won that one, so congratulations to Adam. Corey felt like the right rear still wasn't biting. It was better than the heat race, but it still wasn't biting. And we looked at his tire the last couple weeks, and the sipes actually are gone, which makes sense. That track is very abrasive, so it started wearing down that tire. So he re-siped it. He said I haven't looked at it yet, but said he siped it pretty aggressive. So I'll have to take a look at that. But one thing I noticed, and it's on my end, trying to keep track of my notes, is I realized that we were running the Rice Lake Cross at MTS, and we should have been different, which thus was hurting his center off. So I made a note in my notes for tomorrow, because we're racing there tomorrow, to make sure to put that in the carts for tomorrow night. So, and then of course the old man, he was freaking flying. At one point I think he was faster than Corey, just couldn't get a run on him. So we're there, very there. And unfortunately the champ cart just didn't go, the race didn't go how we wanted. Doing some talking, there's some things we could change even more with the cart, but it's not our cart, but for Corey's driving style. There's even something Corey could have possibly done differently while driving. Him and I kind of discussed that on what he could have done differently to help his center off of 2, where that was where we were lacking the most. But he had a blast. Besides that, thank you to the Gilbertson family for letting us run it. I hope Maddie has a great year. Yeah. So, but I'm going to end it here. We're going to take a quick video of old man putting his decal on, and then I'm going to restart the new vlog of us at Rice Lake.